go to Ali, who's a Man United fan. All right, Ali?
Good evening, guys. How you doing? You okay?
Yeah, good, Ali. What did you make? What did you make of the performance?
What a transformation! What a game! I can't remember last time we played away at the Nou Camp and performed like that. It's just even under Fergie, I don't think we performed like that. I mean, we usually go away to places like Barcelona, Real Madrid. We just like play defensive, go for a draw. But I mean, tonight it was just unbelievable performance, and we were very unlucky not to come away with a win. And that's how good we played. I just want to talk about Rashford. I think a lot of the callers said, and I totally agree with everything, the way Ten Hag has transformed some of these players. Luke Shaw, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Rashford, Dalot, they were all on the way out last season. And this season, the way he's transformed these players is unbelievable. Rashford, I think, is the best player at the moment. I don't want to get too carried away because I want him to carry on this form. But if you compare him to Haaland scores back full of goals. He scores like the second or third goal, things like that. But Rashford scores all-important first goals. He scores from the right, from the left, as a striker. He's a complete player.
What, you saying he's better than Haaland? Is that what you're saying?
At the moment he is. Why not?
I don't think that conversation needs to take place. I think what we need to do is appreciate and respect what both are very different players. Totally different, but both can affect the top end of the pitch in different ways. I think
Don't you think Rashford has more to his game than Haaland? Haaland is just a purely goal scorer. Rashford can do a lot more.
Yeah, Rashford's got.
All-rounder.
Yeah, but we're talking about Haaland, the best goal scorer in the world right now, the best.
What?
Rashford is a different type of player. I think we need to let's not get into this. Who's best? Let's appreciate both. Right now, Ten Hag is getting the best out of Rashford for the player he's got. Pep is doing the best that he's got. You can't. No, right now, you wouldn't. I guarantee if you spoke to Pep, he wouldn't swap Rashford the other way around, and you spoke to Ten Hag, they wouldn't swap the other way around because the way they're playing, they're getting the best out of them.
You've got to understand where Rashford's come from. Last season, the amount of stick he was getting, and he was at the lowest point. You've got to look at where he's come from. This is why I think it's massive credit to Ten Hag and Rashford.
I agree with
the way
that.
he turned it. Totally.
I agree with that.
I mean, long may it continue. And like I said, I don't want to get too carried away. I'm really looking forward to it. It's been an amazing season so far. I'd be happy with a Carabao Cup and a top four finish. I'll be more than happy with that. I think for me, the expectations, the way that United are playing is more than what I expected, to be honest. And I'm still pinching myself, especially the way we were started with the first two games.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Ali, thanks for your call. Appreciate it. Let's go to Spencer, who's a Man United fan. All right, Spence?
Hello, lads. How are you?
Hi, Spence.
Yeah, look, Spence, we were talking loads about Rashford, but the performance from Manchester United tonight at the Camp Nou, I've not seen one of them from Manchester United in a long time. I know you didn't end up getting a result in terms of a win, but the change that I've seen from last season to this season under Ten Hag is remarkable.
I completely agree. Do you know what? It's been like Radio United tonight, boys. I'm really proud of the pair of you. It must be hard.
Yeah, it is hard.
You spoke really well about United and how things are going. I would just like to say...
It's not easy, by the way, for a Chelsea fan and a Spurs fan. I've got to tell you, it's not easy. It's not easy.
Tottenham fan, Jay.
It's not easy.
It's harder for a Tottenham fan. Anyway, I weren't asleep for the game. I watched the whole thing. I would just also like to say the first call you had on Mr. Negative, I don't know what he's going on about. If Harry Kane coming to United, he'd be... you know what I mean? You'd get another midfielder, Harry Kane. Job done, I'm telling you. Harry Kane is the best striker in the world, not Haaland, because he's playing in a team that is subpar and he's carried them for how long? Harry Kane is the G, mate, so let's get that out there. Secondly, Erik Ten Hag, what he's done for Man United in the characteristic change of the players, the way they just walk on the pitch. Luke Shaw, Tyrell Malacia, what a player, what a signing. Love him, total. And then all I've got to say is everyone's giving credit for this and that. Everyone seems to forget I was the one that rang talkSPORT and said to Anton Ferdinand that Rashford is the new Dele Alli. And I meant it because that's what I thought he was.
Mm-hmm.
But, and then from that time, 2 days later, he scored the 2 goals against Liverpool and he went on the run. He is mustard. And I'm really happy that he's doing his stuff now. So I think we are in the title race as well, because like Alex Ferguson said, you get to March, April. If you're still in the hunt, you're still in the game. Leicester won the league, 5,000 to 1. Arsenal was favourites to win the league 3 weeks ago. Look at them now. I mean, come on. People are dreaming. City will probably walk away with it, let's be fair. But at the end of the day, come on United. Come on Erik Ten Hag. And I'm glad Ronaldo's enjoying the sun out in Saudi Arabia. He looks good out there, you know. So.
Spence, top man, I really appreciate the call. He makes a good point about Dele Alli and, you know, how far he's fell away. Rashford's obviously more talented, in my opinion, a lot more talented. But I watched Rashford last season, Jace, twice, live at Old Trafford. He looked like he hated football. Now I'm watching him, I'm like, especially, he's top 3, top 4,
How
5.
would you feel if you had to play under Ollie?
I'm not played under Ollie, so I don't know. I don't know what he's like day to day. I don't know.
But you could see.
Rangnick, different.
For people that have got memory loss, right? Here was Manchester United under Ollie. They would go into games, and I'm going to pick 2 games now off the top of my head. West Ham away, 1-0 down. They bought Fernandez off the bench. They managed to get themselves back into it, right? They won 2-1. West Ham should have been out of sight. They were all over Man United. Southampton away, 2-0 up Southampton were, brought Cavani off the bench. What Ollie relied on was individual brilliance, and that you've got individual brilliant players, right? And he dug them out a hole time after time. And you're watching that, you're going, you can't keep getting away with that. You can't. And eventually, the penny dropped. You can't keep doing that. Now what you've got, and under Ten Hag, well, let's forget Ten Hag because that was an absolute disaster. What you've got now, you've got a manager that understands what he's got as players, and he's now... Imagine Ten Hag as a manager and a coach as Rashford, and you're thinking, okay, now we have the personal situation going on with what happened with COVID and the school meals and everything, and clearly he was distracted. He's now brought his manager gone, stick to what you're good at now. Let's stick back, and you can see that the whole squad, the whole team is flowing. Yeah, it's hard for me to say this as a Chelsea fan, but I can see it. All through the team.
You'd love Ten Hag right now, wouldn't you?
Every single player you can see has improved. And I'm going to the one that really sticks out as a sort of thumb for me is Wan-Bissaka, right? Wan-Bissaka was a fish up a tree. Didn't know what to do. Defensively, always good. Over the halfway line. Didn't know what his job was. Under Ollie, under Ralph. Now you look at him now. He still has limitations as a player. He's never going to be...
No, he's not Danny Alvarez.
He's never going to be that. But you know what? Tonight, didn't look out of place. Away at the Nou Camp, didn't look out of place. A couple of times going for, but he sticks to what he's good at. Why? He's got a good coach.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.